Here's what I want to do. This comes off, okay?
Oh, yeah, these ones come off. Okay.
You're going to cut there are 4 bolts here. All right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? We cut those off. Then this, you see these 2 beams right here? See this beam?
Yeah.
And that beam? That carries the entire motor pump radiator. That's that whole box there. We're going to snip these 4. They're bolts. There's 4 bolts, right? We're going to take those loose. I'm going to lift up, and maybe we're going to have to take this main line loose and a couple of others loose, and then that comes off in one shot. We're going to lift that. I'll come here with the forks or whatever. We're going to lift. I'll pick it up with the forks, and we'll pick that whole thing up.
See, this breaks my heart. I'm the mechanic. I fix this stuff. Now, they hire me to destroy it.
This stuff is a.
I just got to get used to it.
No, this is a running machine.
I know. Well, every day we have them drive in. Where do you got? Like this one. We had one of these come in. The guy drove it off of this huge trailer, drove it off, and then we commenced to hack at it and tear it apart. Then it's in the machine, it's in our boxes, and it's off to China.
They took a whole uke over to you?
Well, off the trailer. They drove it off the trailer. It was a small one. It was a small one. It wasn't quite that size. But, I mean, it was a really old one, too. It had like an all metal cab and the steering wheel, big, huge steering wheel like this, was straight on it. One of them old ones. But it was running on the trailer. While he drove with the trailer into our yard, the motor was running. They had it idling the whole time they transported it.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel bad about cutting this thing out because somebody, you know, can make a like stationary picker out of it, you know.
But you'll get more for it in scrap metal than you could to sell it to the guy.
Absolutely, there's no question.
Yeah.
Use these things because you can't get parts. They're only selling for $10,000, right? Mm-hmm. So you're going to get $3,000 and change for the scrap metal out of it. And you know, I keep the motor. That's a good Cummins motor in there, that 4-cylinder Cummins.
Yeah, you can always use that for something else.
Or sell it, you know, and the drives, the couple of drives are going to save, you know, so anyhow. But what are we going to do, right? It's got to go.
Yeah.
Dog said he wants food. So we'll go on the back.
All right, you got everything you need? I'm out of here.
All right.
Call if you have any problems. Call. It's just like the commodities, the pork bellies and corn and soy. It comes up and it goes down, it comes up, it goes down. Right now it went up again.
So people are calling like crazy.
Well, Mike McGrath will call like Molt and say the price of light iron tin just went up 8 cents per 100 pounds. Bring the cars, and they bring them, like I was telling you, 2. They could put 2 on a flatbed at a time. You know, they just load one on top of the other. They bring 2 at a time every hour. 2 cars. They'll bring 12, 14 cars, 3 trucks times 3 trucks all day long. But if the price drops back down to 10, 15 cents, they call them and say, you know, bring them if you want to. And then we don't see them for a day or 2. But right now they're rolling in 3 flatbeds every hour.
Really?
And that's just molds.
3 flatbeds an hour of cars.
Well, it's 6 cars an hour. And then they put a couple of more people down in our, we call it the tent. We got a big airport tent, you know, one of them hangar things, the big round ones. And they'll shoot the cars in there and we'll drain the gas, oil, and then from batteries, radiators, we'll cut as much as we can, and from there they go to the baler. We have a Sierra baler that'll take a
and then you go straight to China?
Well, then we have the trucks coming, the trailers.
Back to China.
Back to China. Most of it goes to China.
Really?
Yeah.
Then we got those, well, Toyotas maybe back.
Some of it goes to Toyota land?
Toyota, all it.
Yeah, we'll be driving those again soon.
Oh yeah? We get them back?
They'll be back here in about 12 months. We'll be driving them again, ready to scrap them one more time. All right, gentlemen, back to work.
Yeah, there it is. The machine that started it all. Right there. First excavator I ever bought, right there. It's like 68,000 bucks. I bought it brand new. Really? Back in 1985. Yeah. Case Poe Claim. It was a 4Runner, but it tore itself apart. It was one of the first high pressure excavators ever to be built, where it ran at about 5,000 to 6,000 psi. All the other excavators at the time were running at much lower psi, and it was fast and it was powerful, but the steel wasn't strong enough. It just tore itself apart, and that's why it's not running, because all the steel on it is deformed and deflected, and the tracks don't stay on, and the main frame, the swing gear is shot on it. It just basically ripped itself apart. That's the problem with that machine. You know, so what are you going to do? There are no parts for this. You can't get any parts, so that's why we're going to save the parts. Save some parts, and maybe somebody else can use them in their machine if they're still running them. So that's the end of it. Lots of memories on that machine. I think I can remember the first time I ever drove it.
Really?
Yeah, we were working over across the river in Highland, New York, and putting some pipe in. And you find it? It's one piece?
Yeah.
Okay, maybe you cut the bolts from up here. I have to have the chain on it. I think this is the best place. You come up here. Okay. Boom, 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 right there.
Yeah, better than there.
Right? And then maybe we put the chain on right here and we lift this off.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
I don't want you getting hurt.
Okay.
If you're underneath it, if it falls,
Yeah.
we got big problems.
It is.
This motor will live another day. I need a motor in my backhoe. I put in my backhoe. Yeah, it's the exact same motor in my backhoe. It's $4,000. That's the best part about the whole thing, is it's American. It's a Cummins motor. You can't throw that away. The rest of it's going to go to recycling heaven, but that motor, staying here. Well, what I'm thinking of, you could probably, because you're taking the whole unit, the hydraulic, the pump, the whole thing, You probably make good log splitter out of it. I never had an issue with the motor on this machine. It was the hydraulics and the steel that came apart on me. I had hydraulic problems from day one with this machine. Oh yeah, it was one of those things where if I'd known better, I would have shipped this thing long ago. But I could never get the money out of it, you know? So now you're getting, you know, about your money, the right amount of money for it, keeping the best parts of it, and the rest go. Yeah, there should be two right here. Ooh, we don't want this. This is no good. $5,000 hours I use this thing for. So, I guess it's made its money, right? 5,000 times, say you probably got, I don't know, between 80 and 100 bucks an hour for it. Made $500,000, right? Is that the right math?
Yeah.
And it's time to go. Now you're making some more money. Huh? Okay.
Huh? Pick it up. That's it.
What are you gonna do?
Looks a little different than $68,000 earlier.
No, you made $500,000 with it, so maybe more, maybe less, who knows. Put some in it, and now you're still getting $10,000 out of it. The machine only cost you $50,000 and you made $500 with it? Right? I mean, is that the way you look at it? I don't know, Stan. What are you gonna do?
It's just
yeah, it would break down. You'd go from here to there and the track would fall off, and you know, and the dealer, when you couldn't get anything at auction. If you sold it at auction, I already checked out. I had some guys offer me $4,000 for it. Right?
And what would they do with it? They'd scrap it.
Basically this, right? So the drive is worth $2,000-3,000. That motor, other one is $2,000-3,000, and that motor's worth $4,000. And then I'm still going to get $3,000 for steel out of it.
Line's out.
How did I know that was going to happen?
Oh.
Huh? I used to, these fittings, I'd swap them out. I couldn't deal with them anymore. Jesus. So what I'd do is I'd weld on pieces of other hydraulic fitting, cat, and I started swapping it over to all cat hoses, because each time you needed a hose for this thing, you'd have to go to the dealer, and it was a huge nightmare. And because of that high pressure, it would break hoses left and right, and it was just a colossal nightmare. you happy? I'm gonna keep it though and make a sculpture out of it. Look at her, Stan.
Oh,
No. Has to go.
I didn't see you.
That's okay. How are you? I'm leaving. I'm going to school.
I think I might keep that. I'm making a nice space for a flower. You don't think so?